What's going on to you, crabs? Excuse me. So for you crabs, hopefully y'all are having a great day. You have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and then you crabs also have the Wheel of Fortune right here. So let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on. Immediately, based upon this whole reading, I can see that someone wants to come back to you, right? Bah humbug. Look, right? Look. Um, Looky here, right? The Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune is about how, you know, it's these three cards. It's basically about how you crabs, um, you're not holding on to grudges. There's definitely a sense of you crabs being a lot more lighthearted, right? Because that's one of the ways on which we know that we're moving forward in life is if we're actually lighthearted, right? Because a lot of the times we're bogged down or kept down by our emotional baggage. And so you know that you're going to a very good disposition, or you are in a very good disposition when like you move from being bogged down by your emotions to now being lighter. You know, my emotions are a lot more easier to deal with or lighter because, you know, I'm able to actually express myself and, you know, nourish my internal world. And I learned it from you crabs pretty much. Because when I was thinking about it, because I had learned this piece of information about what the crabs mean, right? Because I have a South Node crab, right? And I just kept thinking to myself, like, okay, I learned that the zodiac sign of you crabs basically is about um, nourishing, yes, the body, but also nourishing the internal world, right? Making sure that your emotions are good, making sure that you actually get what it is that you need, right? Individually. So I just kept asking myself, like, okay, what does that have to do with me? And then I figured out the answer. Like, okay, what do I need, right? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And then from at that point, I was able to actually figure out my answers. So like I said before, so just from concentrating on that zodiac sign, your zodiac sign. And a lot of times people will say that the zodiac signs don't mean anything or kind of take it with a grain of salt. Personally, I think, if you ask me, right, um, my perspective on it is is most definitely something worth looking into. And the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, which is crab, so you showed up all out through here. You're all over the place in here. You're all here. You crabs, basically, you know, you're learning how to do that, learning how to move forward. The Knight of Cups is not a stagnant knight. None of the knights are stagnant, right? Not even the Knight of Pentacles is stagnant. It's just that the Knight of Pentacles is the one that makes sure that the perimeter is secure because of how steady the knight is. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying that the Knight of Pentacles doesn't go quickly, but the Knight of Pentacles likes to make sure and check that they got all their P's and Q's and everything in line before they actually, you know, decide to really make a decision. This Knight of Cups represents how you crabs have already done that. And that you know that there's no point in you holding on to certain baggage emotionally, so you move forward. And see, the Wheel of Fortune represents you're navigating it, right? Because it's a pirate ship, basically. It's a ship, and so you're moving forward, right? Your hands on the steering wheel, and you crabs are in control as to where it is that you really moving. You're getting out of it. You're getting out of, you know, the ocean. You're getting out of the fog, right? The thick fog, the moisture in the air, right? And everything like that. So as a result of this, a lot of you crabs are understanding that, you know, that you're glad that you don't have to deal with this heaviness, because that's one of the things on how you can actually evolve past through your humanity, right? Like we talked about, like you'll hear about, not to get into too much of it, right? But in all of these mystic traditions, it talks about how you have to learn to transcend the body. And part of, they mean it on different levels, but part of the things that they mean on one level is for you crabs to actually get over the emotional attachments that you have, the things that hold you back, the things that bog you down, right? And see, emotional baggage is definitely one of those things that keeps you from moving forward, right? This is why it is that I was saying I have a surfer's mentality, because remember, it's water. So so essentially you don't have the stuff that you have out there. You have whatever it is that you're wearing, and you know what I mean? Just the surfboard and your skills. And the things that the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands speaks to, how you crabs are celebrating the fact that you're not emotionally as tied down to a romantic interest, right? Where you crabs are letting someone to kind of be so important to you, to the point where it stops you from moving forward forever. Because some people, they really do stay locked in with that person forever, and they never move forward. And I'm not here to trash people based upon what it is that's going on with them internally. That's not what I'm into. And I've never been into that. Even if I may have seemed to be into that, I'm not going at somebody because of the fact that I'm not going at a person for what they feel. And I never was. I was going at a person for the fact that they allowed this feeling and what they've been through to get them to stop improving, is what I, because people will experience something young, unfortunately, and then like they'll be in their 40s and their 50s and they haven't moved on yet. You understand what I'm saying? So the point that I'm trying to make here is, you crabs don't have to deal with that, and you're glad because of that. You don't have to deal with it, because y'all are doing your thing, having fun, more than having fun. And the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords, they coming back in trying to reach back out to you. But what does that have to do with you crabs, though? You crabs are having fun. Y'all are going to concerts. Y'all hanging out with your friends. Y'all are skateboarding. Whatever it is that y'all like to do. Surf. Whatever it is that y'all like to do. Y'all are going to McDonald's. Whatever it is that y'all like to do, y'all are having fun doing it. And this Ten of Swords isn't even about you. This Ten of Swords is about them and their own personal issue that they have to learn to get over. Because now you have the Ace of Wands. And you've gotten over it, but they haven't gotten over their issue with you. They want to come back. But part of their issue is they want to love you and everything like that. But at the same time, they can't love you. They can't, because part of it is distrust. Part of it is distrust. They can't believe that you crabs love them or cared about them at one point. Four of Swords and the Two of Swords right here represents how a lot of you are also in a situation where you don't care, because it's not yours. Like, it's not your emotional baggage. It's not yours. You crabs are living the dream. Y'all are living wonderfully. Y'all are moving forward. Finances are on point. This reading is really about how this ex feels, because when it comes to you crabs are moving forward. You've been moving forward. It's just that, you have this individual who just can't seem to let go, for whatever reason, and then you have the Two of Swords right here. So the Two of Swords is about how, they got a problem with the fact that the relationship ended, but it doesn't matter. What are they going to do about it? It doesn't matter. You crabs, basically, it takes two. It takes two. And if you crabs don't want to be with them, what exactly are they going to do about that? So let's clarify the Two of Swords. Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. That lets you know what it is I was talking about is right. You already have the Six of Cups right here. So again, the Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Again, you've already moved forward. Some of you crabs have probably done a prayer over it, right? When you were going through your go-through, that helped you get through the hard times. You crabs, you meditated, right? You did whatever it is that you crabs needed to essentially do. And you crabs did your thing. You know, you crabs did you did your thing. You had your issues worked out, right? Your problems worked out. And so the Knight of Pentacles, you're able to live your life much more comfortably, much more at peace. You dig what I'm saying? And then you have the Ten of Swords, excuse me, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords, they still have their own personal grief. But the Eight of Pentacles has nothing to do with you. So there's a sense of, you know, in a moment of weakness, this person is reaching out to you, trying to find out what you got going on. You know, and you crabs are like, you probably didn't even answer the phone. Or you may have picked up or answered the text messages and told them, look, you know, got to handle your business. You know, you probably, real talk, you probably told them a really good piece of advice. You know, they got to get over their emotional baggage that they have. Whatever issue that they're working out, they have to learn to work it out, you know, or stop calling you know, because they have emotional problems. And the thing is that they like you. That's why they keep coming back. But the problem is that their emotional baggage won't let them do it. They can't move forward because of it. So, you know, if you crabs were to apply pressure and you'd be like, yo, let's be in a relationship, they would say yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They would say yeah, but they scared in the mug to move forward with you because on one hand, it's a combination of the person, it's a combination of the baggage that they have, the fact that they may not be ready, and then who's actually applying the pressure and saying yeah. It's all three of those things, because the baggage is what stunts their emotional growth, right? And so because their emotional growth has been stunted, right, or interrupted, what's happened is that stems into the next thing, which is there's a level of unpreparedness because they have got to a point mentally and emotionally and spiritually where it's, well, I'm not going to actually get what it is that I want, so I might as well just give up, right? And then it also comes down to who's doing it too, because like if the person is applying pressure, right, and what I mean when I say apply pressure, I mean if the person is showing them that they like, they're liked, right, the person who's dealing with the issue, if the other person is showing them that they're liked back by the other person, depending on who it is. Like if it's a person that the person doesn't like their character and they don't like them, they'll hang out with them because they'll be living a lie. But like if they like the person and they dealing with the baggage, they're gonna have all kind of issues with that person, because like I said, my dear crabs, it's not just about the baggage. It's the baggage, their unpreparedness because their growth has been stunted, and also the fact that who's doing it also. So now you have all these three different factors where it's, oh, actually they didn't actually expect you crabs to really go out with them, to really get to know them like that, right? Because before you crabs, it was about, well, I'm not going to get what it is that I want anyway. But now that they got what they want, who they want, which is you crabs, now it's like a situation where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, and then you crabs basically apply pressure because you showed them that you like them back. That's going to be an issue because they don't know how to deal with that. And this is what I mean when I say intimidation happens on both sides, but in different ways. And the guys got to stop acting like intimidation don't happen. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because if you're emotionally stunted as a guy, whatever you into, right? If somebody come to you or whatnot, and you can't work it out where you in your mind you just can't, you know what I mean? Then yeah, or you freeze or whatever the case may be. Then yeah. And see, that's what happened with you crabs. This person just couldn't believe it. That's why they had to sabotage it, because to them, they think that you trolling. They think you capping the whole time when you wasn't. You was in a real you was in a real relationship with them for a little bit of a time. But they couldn't keep it together because their mentality is, I can't believe I have you. See, that's why I'm trying to say, stop believing in the whole rigmarole of, oh, this person just doesn't like you. Come on, yo. The superiority that a lot of these people front to have, and they act like they just don't have the time. How much time is that? A person spending years on you crabs because they don't like you, right? Interesting. Right. Got you. Yeah, okay. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're pushing 20,200. Come on, y'all. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Please try to watch the videos all the way through. For, again, crabs, these videos, the crabs videos, people don't, for some reason, I don't really get a whole lot of views on these, and I would like to, because the algorithm already thinks I'm talking about the problem and I'm talking about you as the zodiac sign. So would really appreciate it if you actually just random views up and also run the likes up as well. It'll let the algorithm know I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the zodiac sign, right? But help me out. And not only that too, but subscribe. I don't really have I have some of you crabs that subscribe, but I want more of you. I want more, all the zodiac signs to come through. Subscribe to the channel, help me become a larger channel, because, if you do that, like I said before, I can give back to y'all. So help me to help you. That's it. Peace. Have a good one.